You can do it there. You can listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app. If you do that from out of state, let me know where. Whether you're on Rehoboth Beach or anywhere else, we'll put you on our map of bureau chiefs all around North America and the world. Jamie listens in The Colony, Texas. Mike is in Kirkland, Washington. Ronnie's in Statesville, North Carolina. Steven's a new listener in Hermitage, Tennessee. That's in your Nashville metropolitan area. Cavs got stomped by LeBron and the Lakers last night. West Coast time, so these are late games. 128-99 was the final. I don't think that's a shock to anyone. Tonight, they will head over and play the Clippers. Same venue, yeah? Lakers and Clippers?
Yes,
yeah.
Staples Center.
So there you go. That's another 10:30 game tonight. They've got Kawhi Leonard. Who do the Clippers have now?
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard and...
Maurice Harkless, one of those guys?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. Paul George is with the Clippers, too, I think.
Yes.
So there you go. So the Cavs get another...
Look at you naming current players on the roster. What is this? This is a new thing for this year?
He's trying.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin and the L.A. Clippers. So there you go. Cavs will play the Clippers tonight, 10:30 here on WMMS The Buzzard. 10 o'clock is when that pregame will get going. If you want the full bug, if you want the complete broadcast sports experience. And by the way, all through the month of January, about halfway through, you can use the promo code NEWYEAR20, number 20, New Year 20, at CLE Clothing Co. Right? They are always getting new items in. They've got some of the WMMS retro stuff. No shortage of things to arouse the senses, if you will, over at CLE Clothing Company. So you want to walk into one of their stores, just whip New Year 20 at them when you check out, or you can do it online, cleclothingco.com. And, of course, you just type it there in the promo code.
Mary's welcome, by the way.
My necklace was
You're
all
welcome.
tangled today, which I was saying on my Instagram story at Mary Santora Comedy. I don't know how that happens. Like, I take my necklace off to sleep and to shower, or if I go to the gym and stuff, but I took it off last night to go to sleep, and when I woke up this morning and picked it up off of my dresser, it was all tangled up.
Is this a necklace of sentimental value, or what is this? You wear it all the time?
I wear this necklace every single day. My sister, the foxy one, well, now we need new names for them.
The older foxy one and the younger foxy one, yeah.
My older sister got it for me for Christmas. 3 little birds. It's me and my sisters.
Oh, this is because you're big Bob Marley fans. I get it.
Yes, all of us. We were going to get tattoos, but we were like, let's try the necklace first, see if the tattoos work out. But yeah.
So this is a brand new necklace.
Well, maybe she got it for me for my birthday. No, I've had it for a while now.
Oh,
Maybe
not Christmas this year.
Last year's Christmas, I think.
Okay.
Either way, I don't know how it got all knotted up, but from me going to bed last night to me waking up this morning, it was all in knots. And I got as much of it as I could, and then Bill Squire was nimble little fingers.
She didn't do anything. It was the exact
same.
Yes, I did. It was the same as it was on your story.
No, it was not. There was 2 knots.
I don't know what these fingers do.
There were 2 knots, and Bill's nimble fingers fixed my my necklace. So thank
But he
you for
doesn't
that.
have small fingers. I mean, I would think that'd be something for someone
They're
with
not small, but they're
fine
nimble.
motor skills.
Nimble.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got my nails done today, so I couldn't get in there like I wanted
I've
to.
untangled
Understood.
a lot of jewelry, raising some daughters, having an ex-wife. Done some jewelry untangling in my time.
Yeah, you
And
did
as
great.
as soon as you brought it in, I'm like, oh, I can fix that.
Yeah,
And I did.
you did. So thank you very much.
It certainly takes a diligent, focused, patient person to
Well, I
undo
don't give
one of
up
those.
like Mary did.
Right.
Mary just
That's
quit.
what I'm saying.
because
I
she's
got
not-
there was
you
2
quit,
other knots
you
in
gave
it.
up.
All right. There were 2 other knots in it that I didn't have time to sit and untangle before coming in today. So I had it on with one little tiny knot left, and I was like, it was driving me nuts the whole time. So then
Maybe if you weren't high on marijuana all the time, it wouldn't get all tangled up.
You're right.
See,
Maybe
this
if I wasn't addicted to doobies.
on the Mary Jane all the time. You know, this started with like a nice gesture, and then it turns into you being angry at him for something that, you know.
You couldn't do
angry.
yourself.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
All right.
So if anybody needs a necklace untangled, send it to
Bill Squire and his nimble fingers.
That's
yes.
right. But also, go watch the furry video. I enjoy videos like that so much more than
You showed me the
normal
alien,
person.
the jelly egg thing. Man, these people are...
They're great.
Man, I was like, how disappointed with these people who are... That's their thing. They want to be banged by an alien. Mm-hmm. I was like, how disappointed would they be if it just looked like a dude? Like, they pulled down the alien's pants. It's just a regular
Hey,
old peen.
I'm an alien from the planet Earth 2. How do you like that?
Right.
I live in immigrant housing with a bunch of other undocumented people because I don't have an ID or a social security card or any credit because I'm trying to live off the grid because that's how committed I am to not being human.
How old's your baby?
She's 5 months old. Shout out to my parents for adopting her and my gay boyfriend for staying in Ohio.
There you go. Spoiler alert, that baby is human, contrary to what she probably would have wished.
Oh, what a special
And how
young
did she get
woman.
her tickets? She's got allegedly no social security number. She's got no
Got
ID.
cash money,
Cash?
though.
How did she get it?
How did she get pregnant from a gay boyfriend?
She probably, you buy these online. You don't walk up and
Children?
pay cash for your tickets. What?
Babies?
Well, you can do that too. Yeah, you know, Craigslist. Yeah. No, she got her tickets online for FurryCon or Furry Fest out there at the Rosemont Hilton or whatever, and
Maybe her gay boyfriend bought it. I just love that she keeps. Shout out to my gay boyfriend for staying in Ohio because he's gay.
because he's gay.
Yeah, like.
I was having some work done on my car this morning, and so I'm sitting there on my laptop, and any lobby or waiting room that knows what they're doing
Judge Judy.
gonna have Fox 8 on, right? I mean, they just do.
Yeah.
And of course, that time of the morning, you got that New Day Cleveland
Natalie!
and the vivacious, ethereal Natalie Herbeck over there doing the best she can. Boy, she goes from bagels to mac and cheese to antiquing out in Medina County.
One tank trips.
Whatever.
She's very nice. I sat next to her at whatever the last play. I think it was
Mean Girls.
Mean
I
Girls,
met
yeah.
her that night too. Yeah, she was very, very sweet.
Yeah, she was nice.
I've never met the woman, but
Very
she
sweet.
I
seems.
can't believe you've never met her. We should have her on.
She's a Pittsburgh native. She was probably in like junior high when I was on the air there or something. But they were, they do little spotlights of restaurants, and they did Mr. Zubs.
Hey.
Made me think
nice.
of Poundcake. He'd many years ago while he was a
Mr. Zubs.
little whippersnap in college, he did a commercial for Mr. Zubs. I don't have the whole thing anymore, but he did a series of voices, none of which you could tell were Poundcake. I mean, he was...
He
that's why
transforms.
I initially brought him in. He so inhabits the role that I said, I'm going to need someone who is... I'm not great at voices. I can do a couple of accents. But when I met Poundcake, I said, I need someone of this caliber who can entirely transform himself. And so Mr. Zubs always, of course, makes me think of Poundcake.
Lunchtime at Mr. Zubs.
For instance, that, right? The tagline of his commercial. That was a student assignment? Is that what that was?
Yes,
Had to do a commercial.
correct.
And you chose Mr. Zubs.
No, we were given Mr. Zubs.
Oh, you were? Oh, everybody did Mr. Zubs.
Everybody had
Gotcha.
Mr. Zubs.
Was it explained to you how that place got its name?
Nope.
Because the guy was talking about it, the guy who owns it, his parents opened it, and I guess they're from Latvia or something. I don't know.
They gave us the website for reference, and after that, we got to use, our creativity.
He says his parents, when they first opened their sandwich shop, his parents' accents made subs sound like Zubs.
Hey.
And so they called it
So it's racist.
Mr. Zubs.
I thought maybe instead of putting subs with a Z at the end, he was like, what if we take the Z and put it at the beginning?
Transpose the two consonants, and
Yes.
instead of Mr. Subs,
Yeah,
you get
subs.
Zubs. Now, how would you have rendered that creatively, Poundcake? Had it been SUBZ, would you have done it differently, or were you so committed to your vision that you would have kept it the same?
I probably would have kept it the same.
Lunchtime at Mr. Zubs.
It could go either way.
I
I wish I had the whole piece.
Is that really
I
him?
know.
Yes, it's him. He's like, it's Aunt Margie. Like
I can
this
send it to you.
commercial. Send it to me. It is the most demented thing you've ever heard in your life.
Not demented.
Because you can't tell what's going on.
He liked it. The owner called in after we played
I
it.
know.
No, he
he
liked
did.
us talking about
Mr. Zubs.
Mr. Zubs
yes.
on the
He
air.
liked the free advertising. He didn't give a fat frog's ass about the ad. I'm sure he did like it. He was being cordial enough. And I don't know if that's the guy that they had on this morning. The guy that gave Poundcake his accolades.
I just remember at the time, Mr. Zubs was right next to the one gay, well, not the one, but like the main gay club that I used to go to in Akron. And so after I would get done thotting and bopping, I think Mr. Zubs was open till like 2, 3 in the morning. So I would just pop on over there after I'm all sweaty. I'm like, all right, I want my meatball sub.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
Especially since Mr. Zubs would be a great name for a gay bar also. Right?
I think I went there
Come on in and get
after-
your meatball sub. That could have led to a lot of confusion there.
When we did the Tangier, the first year I was on the Alan Cox Show comedy tour, I think it was 2014. We had an after party at a bar, and I think Mr. Zubs was right next door, if I'm not mistaken.
It was
They also
Water
work with-
Street.
Yeah, they work with Water Street.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we've done it at Kent State or at the Kent stage, they brought over Mr. Zubs.
Yeah, there's
There's
one
not
in
one-
there's one in Kent and
There's
there's
one
one in
in Akron,
Highland
too,
Square.
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
the one that we went to because I remember being wasted and being like, "This is the best sub I've ever eaten in my entire life." And
Right.
I was so happy to be there. That was it's right next door.
Well, and when you're that hammered, we could have broken a ship out of a bottle and fed it
yeah,
to you.
for
You
sure.
would have said,
Put
"This is the
Italian
greatest.
dressing on it,
This
I'm
is the
done."
greatest sub I've ever had in my life."
Which Italian dressing is my favorite sandwich condiment.
Italian dressing?
Italian dressing and mayo are probably the two that I'd put on almost anything.
Is it marinating in Italian dressing?
No, just on any kind of a sub.
That's a deep dive. That's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I think we have a thing of that in our fridge.
I brought it
and
in.
I think it's because no, at home.
Oh, I was
'Cause
like, there's one in there right now.
Because I think it's like my mother-in-law's favorite condiment or something. I go, what is this? Because I didn't, and I think it's Gwen's mom.
Any kind of sandwich.
Really?
I like it on salads.
What is it? Just
obviously.
oil and vinegar and some seasoning?
Yeah, basically. I mean, when you break it down to its most basic form,
Huh.
that's what Italian dressing is.
A little
yeah.
too oily for me, though. I
You
think.
did well. You can get kinds that aren't that oily.
Yeah.
All right, Alan, I'm sending this.
Only
to you.
condiment I like on subs is ketchup.
Yeah. Ketchup on a roast beef.
Yeah.
You know what I said the other day? I was saying I just really wanted a bologna and ketchup sandwich. That's just what I was craving so bad.
You did grow up in a hoarder
Back to
house.
my hillbilly roots.
Yeah.
I think that's just a poor person thing. I don't know if that's necessarily a hoarder thing. Bologna and
Yeah,
ketchup.
they're the same thing, man.
Man, I can't be the only one. You've had that
Oh,
sandwich.
of course.
Yes.
Of course. Yes.
Do you ever get those cravings for just that, like,
I
just
do not.
basic?
Nope.
Oh man, a poor
Nope.
person meal.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope. What,
Whatever.
did you say you sent it to me, Cody?
Yes.
No, I don't see it. So did you make good with the ketchup bologna
No,
thing?
I didn't want to go shopping. I didn't want to have to go buy bologna.
So you didn't want it
was
that
like
much.
It was like 8:00 at night, and I was like, I don't really want to go out and get it.
Now, do you want to hear the full Mr. Zubs commercial
I do.
done by young Cody Brown? Now,
God.
what year was this your senior year?
Oh God.
You were almost done with school.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
it was
think
my
this was it.
junior, but I was a super senior, so it could have been my first senior year or my second senior year. I
Okay.
don't remember.
Why do they call it a super senior?
To make you feel better about taking 5 years instead of 4.
But a lot of-
they should call it like a
People say a
junior
victory
senior.
lap.
Yeah, something.
But
yeah.
a lot of schools are 5-year schools.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
If you're studying to be a doctor.
That's what they tell millennials.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
they
that's
feel
what they,
bad.
yeah. There's a lot of 5 years.
But a lot of
schools.
year,
Yeah.
a lot. Some
They're
of
trying to
them-
get more money out of you.
No, because some schools have a co-op year where you co-op and then you're not necessarily a junior or senior. You're just working in your field for a year and then you go back and finish the rest.
Well, right, but that's if you choose to do that. It's still a 4-year university, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Four-year degree.
4-year degree. Okay, Mr. Zubs. Now, listen intently. And if you're new to the show, you've never heard this, but this is from a few years ago. This was a super senior project that Poundcake had to do there at the University of Akron to do a commercial for this Mr. Zubs sandwich shop where he does a number of voices. So recast this for me, Cody. You play the guy behind the counter and the guy ordering
God,
the
it's been
sub?
so long, but yes, I play the guy behind the counter.
And Aunt
who's
Margie
taking-
was the name of a sandwich.
Aunt Margie was the name of the sandwich. And just a quick synopsis: the guy that is ordering he's stoned and he's kind of zoning out as he's looking at the menu.
Okay.
And the guy behind the counter is trying to make out what he's saying.
But you play everyone.
Correct.
That's what I want to drive home here, is
Yes.
that Poundcake plays everyone in this commercial.
Because you won't be able to tell.
And he inhabits these disparate roles so fully and completely that you'll be carried away.
I can't wait.
No wonder the guy liked this.
Welcome to Mr. Zubs. What can I get for you?
I hear this place has the goods.
Of course we do. What do you want? I know you look like a type of guy who likes taters.
Now again.
Didn't even get through it. Didn't even get like 3-4 seconds in.
No. I'm refreshing my own memory with this, too. What was the accent you were attempting to portray?
He sounds like a what? See, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like a detective in the 20s.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I don't. Now that I look back on it, I don't know what accent it turned out to be, but I wanted it to be like an Italian guy.
Hey, I want one of these sandwiches, see?
An Italian guy.
Yeah, I know, because I remember you guys were busting my balls because you were like, you couldn't have Chris Tyler do it. He's an Italian guy with a thick accent.
Boom.
But yeah,
Okay.
Or at least a Boston
Welcome
accent.
to Mr. Zubs. What can I get for you?
I hear this place has the goods.
Of course we do. What do you want? I know. You look like a type of guy who likes taters on your sub, yeah?
Well, actually, I was looking for something a little bit stronger, if you know what I mean.
Ah, gotcha. You're looking for the works.
No, what I meant was, do you know where I can find
Let's
some
see.
weed?
We got the Rocky Balboa, the Philly cheesesteak, the Uncle Rico. You have a...
That's you trying to do an Italian accent?
Attempting.
You've never played Mario Kart. You've never seen The Godfather.
Maybe like a
It's
Boston Italian, but
Hey,
you know what?
what do you think?
Boston,
a Boston Italian accent.
Come on.
Like a northeast accent.
Oh,
Right?
all right.
Like I said, I don't get out much.
This is the Rehoboth Beach accent he was doing.
It's the best that I got.
All right. Hey, you got an A, right, on this?
I got a B plus.
B plus.
Hey.
That's a solid 89.
Yes.
Eh.
Rico, I have Uncle Rico, but he's currently incarcerated. We don't really talk about it. You can also try Margot Tenoma. You like cucumbers and radish? You know what? Here, just try this.
This is actually good. What is this?
It's your Aunt Margie.
Aunt Margie?
So, what'd you think?
It's great.
Of course it is.
You know what? I'm actually going to come back here in a bit and bring all my friends.
Just let me know so we don't run out of taters. They go fast.
I'd say a little after 4:20.
Huh?
Lunchtime at Mr. Zubs.
It is great. It is great. After 5:20?
It's Aunt Margie.
Because in the middle, the guy starts having like a weed-induced hallucination.
He's looking at the menu and
right.
he zones out.
And the
He's like,
guy's
oh, so many
talking
options.
still. Right. He's overcome
By all the options.
by all the options.
Too many options for a stoner.
Too many options. Not healthy for anyone.
But luckily, that helpful gentleman just shoved food into his face and said, try this.
Try your Aunt Margie.
You're like, what was it, horseradish or just...
Cucumbers and radish.
Cucumbers and radish. There
That
you
sounds
go.
good though. Cucumbers and radish on a on a sandwich.
It's called
Not
Aunt
bad.
Margie. I don't know what it had. Like, I know it had that on it, but I don't know.
Oh,
what
that
meat
it literally
was.
did.
I'm pretty
That
sure.
sounds
Like,
good.
We all she gave us was like the website and then like each sandwich. So you want to tell a little bit about each whatever you're promoting and try and sell it. So I worked on the
How did
strengths.
how did they land on that place for the assignment?
No idea. My
Okay.
teacher's choice. I
She
have no
probably
idea.
knew the guy or something.
Yeah,
No, I
she
don't
got
even
free
think that.
subs out of it.
It's a good way. How many people were in the class?
Probably about 30.
It's a good way to get 30 people to do 30 different commercials for
Yeah,
this place.
for sure.
Anyway, they were on the
New Day
Natalie Herbeck
Cleveland.
show this morning
New
over
Day
there on
Cleveland.
Fox 8. There you go. Get the hell up, Cleveland, whatever it's
Yep.
called. Okay, I'm going to have those Monsters tickets for you shortly. It's WMMS Cleveland Rocks Night, the 31st of this month. A whole bunch of us are going to be there with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the first 10,000 fans are going to get the MMS Buzzard Monsters Hockey T-shirt from CLE Clothing Company. 31st at the Romo Fijo. I will have those tickets for you shortly. 3:30, coming up about 20 minutes. Your next shot to get yourself $1,000 and go fund yourself.
The Alan Cox Show on one.